Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're Friday going into Saturday, going into the weekend. We're looking to finally get some paint on the Oldsmobile. Had a lot of sanding and priming and blocking, and fixed a few things on the car, and we're finally ready for a little paint. So uh, this one wasn't so bad, taking the emblems and stuff off. The chrome strip down the side of the car, fender, door, quarter panel on each side. Wasn't that bad. It was very light detail. The only thing I've had to do besides that kind of stuff, very minimal flashing on the car. If some of you guys, maybe if you've had this problem with yours, if you've done a 64 Olds, if you have one, the cowl area up here set below the hood level. So the fenders were good. The fenders lined up with the hood fine, but I had to arc this upwards, the cowl area, to meet the hood and to get it to look right. And I haven't checked my convertible, the Cutlass convertible yet, 64, but I didn't even think to check it really till just now when I was talking to you guys here. So if anybody else has run across that, let me know down below. Otherwise, we are ready to start blowing a little color on it. Like I said, going into Saturday, this may take all the weekend into Monday, Tuesday to get it to look right, because after a coat of paint, if we have anything that we need to get out, I'm determined to stop and take the time to wet sand and do what I need to between coats to get a good looking paint job. So hang in there, folks. Alrighty, and fast forward to Sunday night. We had painted a couple coats on the Olds. It dried for about 8 hours. We went at it with some 1500. The roof and the deck lid were looking a little foggy, and so we cleaned it up with some 1500, reshot it tonight. That's 3 coats on there, and that'll probably, by the looks of it, do it. We'll let this dry out, gas out, and then hit it with 3000 and then on the clear coat. So it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. I like the color. It's gonna look good on the car with the wheel. Just take your time, folks, take your time. Alrighty, guys, fast forward, just as Friday, May 6th. So this last week we let that car, after the paint, we let it dry, and then I color sanded it and went to 3000. I've seen a few things that I don't really care for. Now look, I could throw clear at this thing and no one would be the wiser. It looked pretty good, but pretty good is not what we're going for. I'll tell you, in seeing you guys, your work, and it's made me want to do better. So this car is, I'm trying to teach myself to slow down and do better. So a little more time, a little bit more effort at this. I'm thinking a little more material. We'll shoot it again with the maroon. We'll knock it down, wet sand it again. And I'll do that a couple times if need be till I get what I want. Then we'll clear coat it. Then we'll polish. But until then, it's nice. I mean, I'm not. The work is good. It's just I'm finding a few things in it that could be better, and I have to be. If you guys build some incredible cars, and it makes me want to do better. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll hit this one more time. What the heck? I mean, you can't. I'm trying to do this because I would like to get into going to shows again. I did a long time ago, and if I'm going to do that, let's face it, the work's got to be, it's got to be good. It's got to be really good. So stay tuned. We'll do it one more time. I'll bring you along as many times as it takes. On another note, just a little bit of work on the Model A. this roof section of the car that is separate. I just lightly cleaned it up and shot some primer on it. And in doing so, I found, you can see here in the picture, well, let's get shadows in here, but there's a flat spot running up and down here around this curve right there, and another one that's on the roof line up here. So I don't know how I'm going to fix that up with a little sanding, or if I'm going to need to put a little filler in the roof to get it to look right. But that was not a nice find. Alright, a little filler this week, since we didn't get a whole lot done on the Oldsmobile and the Model A. We put it about 10 days straight in at work getting vehicles ready for state inspection, and my body's had it. It's sent me a telegram that just said stop. So I thought as a filler we would look at a model from, I built this one back in 2016 as a little filler to get out of mothballs. This is the Lindbergh 64 Dodge 330, the Color Me Gone car. This was built for a gasser build back in 2016, and pretty much everything is box stock except for the front straight axle, which is from a Dodge A100 truck, and those little A100 seats inside, those are from the same Lindbergh Dodge A100 truck. The paint is just a tester's spray can, that lacquer, that gold lacquer that they had, or they still sell it, I think. The jade green is the testers from the same series of paint. We did a lace roof, laid a little lace on the roof. I couldn't find anything that was very small pattern, so we did this. This is the first lace I ever did. It was on this car, and then buried it under a bunch of clear. Run the green down the side of the roof, the sail panel, into the quarters. We've got that the shiny bits running down the quarter into the wheelhouse. Little nose up action. Our caution decal, it's aluminum, don't lean on that. Little green back in the headlights there. We did lightning holes in the core support. There's some in the inner fenders. And we just opened up the factory holes in the hood for that hood scoop, left the hood scoop off, and run two velocity stacks up out front of the hood. So stay tuned here, we'll show you what's underneath. Alright, under the hood is the 426 wedge motor that it come with. Again, I just cut up a couple sub stacks, run them through the hood, cut some holes inside the inner fenders for lightening, to lighten the car. Engine, everything is body color. More of the this was a lot of fun. I can't believe it's been that long ago already. I was looking at 2016 when I built the car. Underneath, it's pretty basic. I did cut the fuel tank out of it. That would be, fuel cell in the trunk kind of deal, but we made a panel there to get rid of the fuel tank. Used a gun metal on the front and rear axles, the springs. Got our automatic transmission. I guess I lied, it's not fender well headers. They go under the car. So I'm a liar and a fat mouth. And just keeping it pretty clean underneath. That paint, body color into there. It was a really fun build, and it kept me from pulling my hair out. being around there at work. Thanks, guys, for stopping and checking out the video. I apologize that there wasn't a whole lot to show you this week. We will be working on the Oldsmobile, the Model A. I think this week I'm going to try to get a little bit more on the shop truck done, and maybe get the chassis started on Rockbird, our '74 Rockford Piles Firebird. Alright, guys, thanks again for stopping. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate you for your likes, thumbs ups, the comments. It's all good, and we'll talk to you next time.